Alright, we're back. I won die roll. I will play first. I will keep this hand. We're playing Temple of Malady into Heir of the Wilds, I believe. Yeah. Just in case we need to... We're definitely playing Temple of Malady. Just in case we need to downfall something. Josh mulled to 6, which is good. Did not go to 5, which is unfortunate. Citadel can go to the bottom. Alright, so this is actually not a bad hand. Every single time. Except for the first round. Just every time has to have the the Monastery Swiftspear, man. That card is so frustrating when it's backed up by a complement of burn like this is. Okay. Fingers crossed for Eidolon the Great Revel past the turn. That is not an Eidolon the Great Revel. This is very, very bad. I'm sure it goes without saying, but I said it. It's bad. Don't need another Death Dealer. I just need more life gain at this point. Alright, so hopefully Josh does not run it back with the Searing Blood. Okay. Magma Jet is not as bad as Searing Blood, but it is still frustrating. Thankfully, my Siege Rhinoceros will help stabilize a little bit, hopefully. Wow, this deck is really good. Like, I want to start playing this deck almost. Friggin'. I mean, look at that. Turn 3, it already has 3 cards in its graveyard for Treasure Cruise. Got me down to 12 with a single Monastery Swiftspear plus some burn. Okay, 4 cards. So it can cast Treasure Cruise on turn 4. It's a burn deck. Oh, man. Oh, an Ash Cloud Phoenix. Well, thankfully I have the Siege Rhino. Oh, man. Or, sorry, thankfully I have the Abzan Charm, excuse me. I'm gonna fetch Plains. I might actually win this one. Oh. I clicked through it. That was bad. Alright, well, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna exile that. My turn. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting aggressive because I have this Sorin. That will let me go ahead and start gaining some life, hopefully. Alright, Eidolon is not a problem. So I'm short land, but actually very, very well positioned here. I'm surprised Josh didn't block with the Eidolon. It's dealing him more damage. It's more of a liability for him than it is for me. We might be getting Stormbreath Dragoned here. I haven't seen it so far in the first few matches, but it could be a thing. So I guess we'll see. Doesn't seem like a Stormbreath Dragon to me. 3 mana. Could be a Hordling Outburst. Could be a Goblin Rabble Master. Could be a Bolt of Keranos. But it's a Hordling Outburst. Alright. That's fair. So one more burn spell and Sorin's dead. Lightning striking me. Going all the way down to 2. Not redirect. Oh, did redirect. So it just attacks with Swift Spear and leaves Eidolon back to block. Makes sense. So Josh is hoping to trade for my Rhino, but that's not going to happen. I think we're finally going to win one. I'll go ahead and kill the Eidolon now, so that I can resolve the Death Dealer. Black, green, and I get to Wrath his board. So if he draws Treasure Cruise off the top, you can actually cast it for 1 mana and draw 3 cards and possibly get back into this game. But that's his only real top deck. Beyond that, I think he's just dead. But Treasure Cruise is a really good card. Alright, he didn't get there. So we got it. We got a game 1. Mostly because we didn't draw Pain lands and we didn't draw too many tap lands. It was kind of the right sequence. So even though we messed up with a fetch, we still got there. Alright, all the life gain, all the removal. We're taking out the Charms, the Heralds, and the Thoughtseizes. And that's our deck. It's a lean, mean fighting machine with a lot of 2-drops. So turn 4 or 5 is going to be pretty key, as it always is. This is definitely mulligan. I can't cast the Fleece main line no matter what I draw. This is also mulligan because I have these 4-drops in my hand, so I have to draw like 3 lands in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 draws. So I'm gonna mulligan this, go down to 5, even though the hand's good. This hand is much better. This is very good for 5. It's a lot better than the hands that I mulliganed for sure. So we're looking for lands. Gotta cast Sorin. Gross. Okay. I'm gonna Bile Blight. Take 2 damage, but that's fine. Another Eidolon comes down. Again, I can Bile Blight. Untap. Siege Rhino was a fine draw if I get a land. Oh, we didn't have anything? Alright, well, I'll go ahead and play this, go ahead and fetch a plains and play this Anafenza that I drew. No counterspell, no counterspell, no counterspell, no counterspell. Wow, we did not get, I don't know. Again, sorry about the noise. We get Lightning Struck end of turn down to 12. And Stoke the Flames might be happening here. Or a Chandra or an Ashclad Phoenix. I don't know which one. Nothing. Okay.
Yeah, I think the big one is 3.
So I'm going to attack.
Yeah.
And, alright, let's do that. Okay. So now we're in a relatively fine position, as next turn we can untap and Siege Rhino. Then the following turn we can cast Sorin. So we might actually be able to win one of these matches. Anafenz is getting stoked. Alright. Reasonable. Treasure Cruise gets him back into this game though. Yeah. Oh my god. That card is so good. The card is so good. Can't believe it. Now, this deck is like perfectly set up to abuse it. Okay. White, black, green. Attack for 3. With Ferocious. Get triple blocked. Or not get blocked at all. Okay. I'm scared. Josh has 4 cards in hand. Another Hordling Outburst. That's not that scary. My Siege Rhino has Trample. Oh, wow, okay. So we'll cast a Sorin. Hopefully it doesn't get hit with like a Disdainful Stroke. Disdainful Stroke. Disdainful Stroke. Yes, Disdainful Stroke. That was not great, but it's fine. I'm okay trading whatever here. Like however my opponent wants to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Rhino trades for 4, Air trades for 3. That's okay. That's good. That's really good. So Josh doesn't take any damage, but kill most of his. Oh my god. Just Treasure Cruise into Hordling Outbursts. This deck is really sweet and really frustrating to play against, I gotta tell you. Like, so many draws that just get Josh back in this game. It's really crazy. Alright, double blocking. That attack might have been bad. I might have wanted to wait until I draw a bigger creature to trade with the entire Hordling Outburst. So that might have been a little impatient of me. But Burn Spell? Stoke the Flames, maybe? Yeah, Stoke the Flames. Okay. Targeting the air. Sure. Rabblemaster. Oi. Going to 11. And then 4 plus 6 is 10. So if he has another burn spell, I'm just dead. Anafenz is not going to do it. I need a Bile-Blight or something similar. This burn deck is nuts. Alright, that's lethal. Okay. So we are going into game 3. But I had quite a reasonable draw there and didn't get there. So I don't know. That deck is good. I mean, this is probably one of its better matchups because my mana isn't crazy consistent as far as being able to cast my spells without taking much damage. But, and like, Treasure Cruise is just ridiculous. I will keep this. Treasure Cruise is ridiculous. I mean, we knew that from Modern and Legacy. I'm going to bottom this. I think I need something a little higher impact. So we knew that Treasure Cruise was really good for Modern and Legacy, but we haven't really seen the extent of its power yet in Standard. And I feel like this deck might be it.
This is one of her decks. And they said that she's really like plateaued.
So we'll see. Eidolon the Great Rebel is fine.
Yeah, the last couple weeks she hasn't
I'll offer to trade.
because she's plateaued.
And then cast the Fleece mainline and play the Citadel. If the trade doesn't happen. Alright, second main, we'll cast the Lion. Take 2. And get our second black source into play. For Downfall and Bile Blight. Hordling Outburst is a very, very frustrating Magic card for aggressive strategies. Just like 3/1/1s blocking up the ground while your opponent burns you to death. Okay, Lightning Strike on the Lion, that's reasonable. I'll just cast the Death Dealer. It prevents me from casting a removal spell, but I have mana open to regenerate it. Or give it +2/+2, so it's the safe play. I should have fetched on my turn. That was bad. Block. And then I'll regenerate. Joshua likely responds with a removal spell. Does not. Interesting, so we trade. Anger of the Gods, maybe? No. Not a Chandra. Stoke the Flames? Post-combat Rabblemaster. Interesting. Wow, that Urborg is good. I'm gonna downfall the Rabblemaster right now. And then I'm going to attack for 4. And hold up Bile Blight and Rakshasa Death Dealer's abilities. Okay. I'm cool with that. I will respond by Bile Blighting the Goblins. I'll scry 1. Bottom the Heath, and then I get to pump this before combat. And that forces Josh to chump block with the Eidolon. Because if he does not chump block, I can pump the... If he doesn't block, I can pump the Death Dealer again. So yeah, he's forced to chump block, takes 3 down to 5, and then I get to save the downfall for his next threat. So... Chandra, which he actually could have cast off of Mana Confluence for black with Urborg, but I don't think the 1 damage is going to matter. Sure. Alright, so that's gonna most likely elicit a concession. Attack all creatures at Josh. And dead. Alright, so we got 1 match. Let's see if we can get the last one. The burn deck is really good. If Josh had found a treasure cruise there, he might have been able to stay in the game. I mean, Siege Rhino notwithstanding, but Treasure Cruise is a very good Magic card. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back for the last round with more Treasure Cruise shenanigans.